everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Ordinary Girl Trying to Be Fabulous and my co-host, my non-existent eyebrows. Last week I posted a video from February 2019 about a medical scare that I had. That was part one. I will link it somewhere in the description or in a card or both. So the video, I said, in an examination, the doctors found a cyst, and they did not know what it was. They thought it might be cancer. So I had to have an ultrasound. So I made my appointment for the ultrasound in February of 2019, and when you have an ultrasound like that, they read the films right away, so that in the event that you need to have some follow-up procedures done, you can get that started, get the ball rolling. So they did the ultrasound, and they're like, okay, well, you're okay, you can get dressed and go home, you're fine. And I get the prognosis. Is prognosis the right word? Well, I get the results a week later, and the results say that my cyst is probably not cancer, but there's a 10% chance that it is cancer. So I was like, okay, what does probably not cancer really mean? And what if I'm part of the 10%? I don't know. So I was, I kind of filed it in the back of my head. They said, you need to have a follow-up in 6 months. And my follow-up should have happened in July of 2019. But I am a procrastinator. I'm a terrible procrastinator. I waited until August of 2019. So in between July and August, I, was worried. I had all these thoughts going through my head. What if I waited too long? Why did I wait too long? Why did I wait too long? What was I afraid of? Of course, we all know what I was afraid of. And then I had my ultrasound again, and they let me know. They're like, well, you're stable. So I didn't know. We're like, what is stable? What does that even mean? I didn't know. And because whenever you're going through this, whenever they find a cyst that could be cancer, and you hear all these stories, and all of a sudden everything in the news and on Facebook and on social media start popping up, and it all makes you worried. So they said it was stable. And if you know me, I do not consult Dr. Google. I do not consult Dr. WebMD, because if I do, I will just worry myself sick. I don't need any help worrying myself sick. I'm already worried sick. I don't need help from Dr. Google or Dr. WebMD. So then I get the results in a week, because like I said previously, when they do the follow-up, they read the results right away, just in case something is wrong and you need to follow up with your doctor right away, because in terms of cancer, minutes count. They really do. Maybe not minutes, but you need to get it. Hurry. You need to start hurrying. So I get the results a week later, and I see the two most beautiful words that anyone could see in the English language from somebody who could be facing a cancer diagnosis. They said that the cyst was normal and it was benign. Well, normal, I was still like, huh? What? Normal? What does that mean? But benign, I know what that means. and that made me really happy. So then, in August, so I'm happy. So then, fast forward to February of 2020, and I get a phone call from my doctor's office, and I didn't know why they were calling. I was freaking out because why are they calling? I don't have any tests out. I haven't called them. They're not calling me back. So they say, well, you need a follow-up to your follow-up. Okay. So then, my brain starts worrying. I had thought about, I probably needed to follow up, but I didn't really think much about it. So then I, called to the radiology department to make an appointment. And they, I could have made it sooner because it was like the middle of February. But, in my mind, I needed time to process this. I needed time to process that I needed to have this test again. And so I made it near my birthday. I think my birthday was, like a week or two after this appointment. And then I spend like the next 2 weeks thinking, I could have made it sooner. Why didn't I make it sooner? What did I do? What am I thinking? Why didn't I do this? Just all these things. What if it's worse? What if waiting is just bad? What if I waited too long? What if I'm waiting too long? What if it's worse? What are they going to tell me? What if it's worse? I kept thinking, what if it's worse? I was really just stressing out about it. So then I went in and had my test, and I'm so happy to say I'm still normal and still benign. That's just the happiest thing I've ever heard. Makes me very happy. So I'm pretty healthy. I have no problems. The only problem I have is allergies. I don't know about y'all, but this year allergies are kicking my tail. My nose is itching right now, and it is taking every ounce of self-esteem, respect, control, not to just scratch it because it itches really bad. Let's see, what else can I say? And I'm still working on my weight, which I'm working on that, and I'll post an update around the 1st of July. So I just wanted to hop on here and say hello and post my update. And that's all. So this is my voice. It's real, I promise. And this is the channel you never needed and the one you never asked for. Thank you for coming and listening to me. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.